Hello, you beautiful people out there. This is Dr. Vineeta once again in order to give you an amazing training today, especially in regards to a most important topic over here, which is basically what is a vendor management system and why it is your shortcut to contracts. I repeat myself, the topic for today is what is a vendor management system and why is it a shortcut to contracts. I keep on getting a lot of questions in regards to what exactly is a vendor management system, how we can actually get into the VMS. It's also known as a VMS as an abbreviation, and how will it benefit my staffing agency? So just give me a moment. Let me quickly just test in whether I can see myself okay, whether I can hear me okay. Give me a moment. Let me quickly get that tested. Just a moment here. For those who are watching me live, please do comment below #live. And for people who will be watching me on a replay, would love to know that please do comment whether you are watching me on a replay by commenting on #replay. Just a moment, doing the quick check here. Okay, great. Yeah. So I think I can hear myself okay. It would really, really be amazing if you guys can just, comment below and let me know if you can hear me okay, if you can see my screen okay, because I have something very amazing to show you all. So for those who's joining me, I would love to understand where are you watching me from. Do mention your business. Do mention which state are you watching me from and whether you are watching me from, on live, or even if you're watching me on a replay, I would really appreciate if you just comment below #replay. So coming back to the very important topic today is what exactly is a vendor management system and why is it your only shortcut to getting contracts for your staffing agency? I repeat myself, why is it the only contract to your staffing agency? So that's the shortcut for 2025 being a staffing agency owner. And let's get into the deep dive details on the same. For those who do not know me, my name is Dr. Vineeta Pillai. I am a doctor by profession and a certified psychologist as well. Have been into business coaching since almost 6 years now, wherein we have successfully assisted 790 plus staffing agencies establish their presence nationwide. I'm really proud to announce today you can call us as a one-stop solution for all our agency requirements. Yeah. So yes, I do have a huge community on Facebook, which is almost 10,000 plus members in there. The community is absolutely free. People who are not a part of my community, I'm going to just, drop into the link for my Facebook group and please do be a part of it. Please do join in because I keep on going live every single day with all the required details, with the knowledge that you actually require, especially when you're getting started in a competitive market like a staffing agency, right? Coming back to the topic is what is a vendor management system and why today you can call it as your shortcut for your six-figure contracts, or why you can call it as a shortcut for a six-figure business, right? So basically, what we're going to learn is we're going to learn all the strategies of how you actually can get into a vendor management system. And if you are a healthcare staffing agency owner, I'm sure you have been sending in cold emails. You might be calling facilities nonstop, and you also might be posting on social media, that is maybe your Facebook, LinkedIn, just in order to get your leads, Yet still, I'm sure you might be struggling getting contracts. So today what I'm going to do is I want to show you something that might actually blow your mind. Because what I'm about to share today could be the exact reason why your agency is stuck. And it's also the shortcut to consistent 5 and 6 figure months. I repeat myself, this might be one of the major reasons why your staffing agency might be stuck and why today it can be a reason and a shortcut to consistent 5 and 6 figure months. And here's the wild part. 95% of agencies don't even know this shortcut ever exists in the staffing market, in the staffing space. And the shortcut today is called as a vendor management system, also known as a VMS. And today I'm going to break down what exactly is a vendor management system. I'm also going to show you how it works and why it is the number one way to skip the gatekeepers and get the daily access to high volume contracts without begging anyone, without doing the cold calling, without cold emailing, or without spamming anyone's inbox. So that's the beauty of knowing the vendor management system, especially being a staffing agency owner. So stay with me because this might change your business forever. So let me just keep it real. I'm sure basically you might have taken a lot of courses being a staffing agency owner. You might have gone through a lot of networking events, and maybe you even might have had or hired a sales rep or a virtual assistant. And I'm sure that you're still exhausting the cycle of chasing contracts because, to be honest with you, no course will ever give you any contracts. No networking events will give you land into any contracts. Neither hiring a virtual assistants will ever bring in that contracts which you're currently seeking for. So what you're going to do is you're chasing facilities, you're chasing just the decision makers, and you're just chasing the callbacks that your team and yourself have been doing. But what if I told you that your struggle isn't because you're not good enough? It's because you're looking in a wrong direction. Have you ever thought of it that what exactly is incorrect? Why am I struggling for getting contracts? Why things are not moving as per the results that you currently deserve? Right? The only reason over here I would like to let you know is because you're looking into a completely wrong direction. You're trying to hunt down one contract at a time. And I'll tell you, when there's literally a digital portal out there where hundreds of job orders are posted every single day, I repeat myself, you are chasing only one contract at a time when there's literally a portal which is digital where there are hundreds of job orders which are posted every single day. And they're looking for you right now. You just don't know how to get in yet. So I repeat myself, your agency doesn't need contracts. The facilities are literally begging for getting staffing agencies fulfill their requirement. And I want you to have that mindset shift there. Stop begging for contracts because, to be honest with you, you have the solution for the facilities problems. Having nurses looking for jobs, catering to their patients, that's a huge problem in the staffing market. And facilities require you as a staffing agency owner. Unfortunately, it's always the vice versa, where the staffing agency owner seems completely anxious, completely struggling to get those contracts, right? So let me explain it really simply here. Let's understand what is a vendor management system, okay? A vendor management system is nothing but a digital platform which are used by hospitals, long-term care facilities, and large healthcare groups to post their open jobs, to post their shifts and staffing requirements. Okay. I repeat myself, a vendor management system is nothing but a digital platform which is used by hospitals, long-term facilities, healthcare groups to post all their requirements in total, like their open job posting, their shift requirements, and all their staffing requirements, right? So instead of sending out contracts to 20 different staffing agencies one by one, what they have chosen to do is they have chosen to upload everything in one platform, which is known as a vendor management system, right? Now, here's where the MSP comes in. I'm sure you might be listening to a lot of MSPs as well, which is also known as a managed service provider. This is a company or a team managing the VMS platform, right? VMS is a portal of contracts. MSP is a team managing the contracts for you on the VMS platform. So get that cleared, get that straight away. Please do not get yourself confused. A vendor management system is a digital portal with contracts on table. A managed service provider, which is an MSP, is a team managing all the vendor management system contracts for you, right? They act as a gatekeeper, reviewing agency applications, managing the compliance aspects, and making sure the contracts are fulfilled properly for your staffing agency. Because if you get approved by the MSP and get onboarded to the VMS platforms, all you get is you get a direct access to all the live job orders, all the contracts which are nationwide for your staffing agency, right? I'm also going to show you how vendor management system looks like as per the platform so that you get a complete clarity on, right? It's basically like having an ATM machine of contracts. All you require is you need to log in, pick the ones you want to fulfill, and that's exactly get to work. This ensures you no longer do cold calls. You no more are being hosted on emails, and you no more are waiting for maybe I'll give you a call back, or maybe let me think over it. Let me just check with my manager or with my hiring decision makers or hiring authorities, and I'll get back to you. These are real opportunities every day at scale. These are real opportunities every day at scale. Let me tell you about one of my clients. Basically, she was a nurse who decided to launch her own staffing agency. To be honest, you yourself being a staffing agency owner, I'm sure you might be working for somebody else and you know the profit percentage what your hiring agencies are currently making, right? So why work for someone else when you yourself can tap into a business which today, because of artificial intelligence, is become a cakewalk, right? So coming back to the story of my client, she was a nurse who decided to launch her own staffing agency. No investors, no team, no inside contracts, and just hustle. Literally, it was a huge hustle for her because she was working. Apart from working, whenever she used to have enough, that's the time, that's the only time she literally used to, struggle in getting her business to the grounds, right? She joined a consistent contracts program, and within 3 weeks of getting approved into just one vendor management platform, today she has the job orders for New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Texas. Immediately after coming on board with only one vendor management platform, within 3 weeks, she messaged me stating, I'm getting more job orders that I can fulfill. What do I do now? Now, what do you have to say? Do you think it's a problem? That's the kind of problem every staffing agency owner would require, right? I would love to be having this kind of problem where we have amazing, consistent clients coming in, correct? So today what she's doing is she's hiring more nurses, partnering with PRNs in different state, and she's on track for her first 6-figure quarter, all from just one portal. I repeat myself, all from just one vendor management system. That's the power of plugging into the right system instead of running around in circle. You need to have the right system instead of plugging around or running around in circles without having the right strategies, right? So let's understand, why is a vendor management system your shortcut to 100K months to 6-figure to 5-figure agencies, Because to be honest with you, number one, you don't need a huge team. The orders are already there on table for you. All you require is you just have to fulfill those orders. I repeat myself, you just have to fulfill those orders. You do not need a huge team to chase or search contracts anymore. The number two benefit over here is you can access multiple facilities through one platform. One vendor management system will allow you to log in. That is, your staffing agency will have a username, a password, which will give you 100% visibility into dozens and hundreds of contracts. That means you can access multiple facilities all under one portal with 100% visibility into multiple contracts, right? The best third benefit over here is this is how you can scale faster, because fulfilling one successfully, they send you more, right? This is the shortcut of getting into nationwide expansion. I keep on getting a lot of inquiries that how do we actually get into nationwide contracting? I want to staff nationwide. In order to staff nationwide, you have to get into system which offers you nationwide contracting, right? Which is legally compliant to assist your staffing agency in bringing in those nationwide contracts for you. That's the beauty of how you can have a scalable nationwide expansion for your staffing agency, right? The fourth benefit over here is you build credibility fast. You're working with hospitals that already have trusted, that already have collaborated with the vendor management system. You don't need to earn that trust from scratch because you're joining partners, you're collaborating with vendors who already have built trust, authority, and relationship with the hospitals, right? The fifth benefit over here is, and you create predictable revenue. Because to be honest with you, you no longer are wondering if your agency will ever survive the next month. You need to start from $0 cash months, etc. Because this is how you're going to stop surviving and start scaling, right? This is the 5 beautiful benefits of getting onto a vendor management system, which has nationwide contracts on table for you, right? So how many people would love to actually get into the system and check how contracts look like? How do we actually submit the job orders? How do we actually get paid? For people who are watching me live, I would love to see some interaction under the comments below, please. And do let me know if you want me to share my screen and actually take you into a deep dive into how a vendor management system with nationwide contracting looks. So I would really, really appreciate if you just comment below that you actually are excited to check the vendor management system from inside. So yes, I see people joining in. I would appreciate if you do let me know if you are excited to check how a vendor management system looks like. I am excited to show you the same, please. So do let me know. I want some energy. I want to see some enthusiasm because to be honest with you, this is exactly why I do these lives every single day so that I can cater to all my clients together instead of one client at a time. So I would love to see some amazing content, some amazing comments coming in from people in there because what I'm going to do is I am about to share my screen with you and I'm going to take you straight inside how a vendor management system looks like. Because to be honest, there are a lot of questions coming in. There are a lot of confusion. There's a lot of chaos whenever it comes to a vendor management system. And this is the only solution which I thought of, letting you all know that how a vendor management system actually looks like from inside before, having all the chaos, decluttering yourself from the noise, etc. So for those who are watching me live, I would really appreciate to bring in that energy coming in and show me some excitement, whether you actually want to see the vendor management system from inside, right? So yes, I see people joining in, and what I'm going to do is I've actually crafted an amazing complete deep dive presentation to show you how the entire portal looks like, right? So without wasting much of your time, I'm going to start with my screen share and I'm going to walk you straight to the presentation here. Yes. I hope you can see my screen. Okay, and I'll just quickly make that full screen for you. Yes, perfect. Okay, what you can see on the screen is the one vendor management system, which is a portal of nationwide contracting. This is how your portal looks like. Coming to on the left-hand side, you can literally see the job type which you can actually fulfill. That is, you can have direct hire contracts, permanent contracts. You can have contingent labor contracts. You also can source and screen have a pipeline, and you can also start sourcing. There are different work location. If you can see, the model seems to be on-site. It can be hybrid. It can also be remote. And now the beauty about it is if you see the multiple job functionalities and different brackets, you come into an amazing genre here, which is this portal doesn't even allow you just for healthcare contracts. It helps you with bringing in contracts on table for you, which is into accounting and finance, administrative, customer service, education, engineering, healthcare, human resources, information and technology, which is IT, legal, management, marketing, PR, and advertising, non-IT consultations, production and manufacturing, and unfortunately, I could just capture this on one screen and the list goes on and on, right? So what I've done for you is where you can see on the left-hand side where my cursor is moving, I have clicked on healthcare to show you what exactly is a healthcare contract look like. And now if you can see on the screen, it is board certified behavior analyst is required. It has been posted 20 days ago in Minnesota. It's an on-site requirement, and it has been also posted by Vivint Behavioral Health. If you click on job description, it gives you an access to complete job description with job inside, how the candidates would be screened as per the questionnaire. And all you need to do is if you have a candidate to be submitted, all you need to do is just start submitting the candidature. You also see how much you basically get paid. 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 as per your designation. Moving to the next, again, this is a BCBA requirement, right? This is basically the third one is placed in Iowa. So if you see that Vivint Behavioral Health has nationwide expansion with Minnesota, with different states as well. So coming back to how this can assist you, once when you get on this vendor management system, you get your username, you get your password. Every single day, all you need to do is just log into the username, password, and that's when you can start submitting direct candidates to these facilities, to these hospitals, to these nursing homes without having any middlemen. There's not a single middleman in there. It's complete the vendor management portal, and you being a staffing agency owner, the profits are completely yours. Not a single percentage is basically taken off from your pockets there, right? So that's the beauty of being on these kind of portals, which offer you multiple contracts directly on one table. Coming back to on the left-hand side, when you can see it is not only the healthcare contracts, if maybe your partner, someone from your family members might be interested in IT contracts and different pharmaceutical contracts or different niched contracts, we have that covered for you. So I'm really proud to announce that we have collaborated with nationwide vendors offering nationwide contract acquisitions for all my clients, right? So this is how the complete vendor management system looks like. All you need to do is you have to get onboarded with these systems. I'll show you what exactly the steps are, etc. But first, I just want you to watch your screen, just pay close attention on your screen. What you can see is, and this is exactly how a vendor management portal looks like. You have access to nationwide contracts. All you need to do is start submitting your candidate, and your candidate would be interviewed. Once when the candidate is selected, you get paid as per the contract guidelines. Simple and straight. That's the benefit of being on a vendor management portal. Coming back to the next is, this is another vendor management system which you actually can see on your screen. These are basic job title. You can see different filters in there, right? The first filter gives you job title. It gives you category, priority, what date was it requested on, what hours they are looking for, what skill is the facility seeking for, duration of the contract, what's the state where exactly the contract is required, direct company details, facility, and the last is the job order and how you need to submit the candidate for the job. I repeat myself. Now, if you see on the first line, it is a therapy category. That means a physical therapist is required. And if you see where is it required, it is required in Desert Springs Healthcare. So here you can get 100% transparency of direct facility name as well. That means which facility is actually requiring or seeking for a physical therapist, correct? That's the Desert Spring Healthcare, and its location where you can see my cursor is moving is Hobbs in New Mexico, right? It's Hobbs in New Mexico. So they are seeking for physical therapist, which is on an urgent priority. If you see the third column, it's an urgent priority, correct? And it is located in New Mexico at Desert Spring Healthcare, right? This is an urgent requirement which has just been posted. If you can see, it is posted today, which is 14th of July on an urgent basis. That's the first. Moving to the second is, again, a physical therapist urgently is required in Maryland, Williamsport, Maryland. And where is it required? At Homewood at Williamsport, correct? Which company has posted also details is being given with 100% transparency in there. So if you can see on the screen, it's New Mexico, Maryland, Pennsylvania, different detailed categories are mentioned right in front of you on the screen, correct? Moving to the next is, as you can see over here, your occupational therapists are required and it is a contract, correct? Here, a physical therapist is required. Here, if you can see, there are 2 physical therapists and location specificity. You can see it's New Mexico. Coming down a little is Texas, where my cursor is moving. Next is Ohio. Next is Virginia, etc. Right? So this is how all you need to do is get yourself onboarded on these vendor management platforms. That's when you get access to direct contracts. Please stop cold calling people. Please stop begging for contracts, because this is your shortcut for bringing in those consistent contract coming in, correct? This is how easy things look like. It is absolutely not complicated. You get all the detailed instructions. You get a proper demo scheduled by the company before getting you onboarded. How you need to submit the candidate, how you get paid, when do you get paid, everything is completely given to you on priority by the vendor management portals, right? So this is the beauty of getting yourself on the vendor management platform. And this is exactly the shortcut for bringing in those contracts, especially when you are in 2025, right? Let me tell you the truth. Getting access to these vendor management systems on your own is absolutely not easy. Because to be honest with you, number one, need to be compliant, you need to pass their audits, and you need to know which managed service providers are actually accepting new staffing agencies. Now, it looks so amazing. Do you think these people might want or would love to work with a new established agency? To be honest, the answer is no. That's where most agencies give up when they book in demos, when they contact the vendor management platforms, but they don't hear back from them and they get ghosted, correct? Now, what And that's exactly why I have created my consistent contracts program. I'll tell you, inside this program, I personally help staffing agency owners. Number one, find the right managed service provider and the vendor management system platforms. Number two, get approved and onboarded, that is, get approved and deployed on which vendor management platform is aligned to their state requirements. Number three, set up the backend to fulfill the job order consistently. So you don't have to worry. Your first intent should be getting on board with getting access to contracts. After getting access to contract, you do not have to be overwhelmed. I provide you with a full-time recruiter who's going to bring in those consistent candidates, interview them, and start submitting them as well. That is why we provide you with a backend to fulfill job orders consistently. And this is how we help you to scale up to multiple states, multiple contracts, and predictable cash flow, right? So this is the shortcut to bringing in nationwide expansion for your staffing agency, because the vendor management system are the key to success for having a staffing agency. This isn't a course. This is a partnership to get real contracts directly in your inbox, right? So if you're tired of chasing, if you're tired of guessing or hopping your next contract, where it's going to be coming in from, I'm going to drop in my Calendly link. That's my appointment link right below the comments, right below this video in the comments. If you are seriously interested in getting your staffing agency deployed on these vendor management platforms, I'm going to provide you with a full roadmap on how to qualify, how to get applied, and we're going to discuss how we can assist you in building your six-figure pipeline for your staffing agency. Then I have an open invitation for you. I would love to have a conversation for you, completely candid, for 30 minutes. It would be absolutely free of cost. All you need to do is just schedule that appointment with me by clicking on the link below and into the comments. And I would love to basically assist you, because to be honest with you, the agencies that win are not the ones who hustle the hardest. They are the ones who plug into the right system at the right time. And the VMS is that system for you. It doesn't care if you're new. It doesn't care how many followers you have. If you are compliant, if you are ready, you directly get access, right? So stop chasing and let's start building together. Because to be honest with you, let's unlock that six-figure shortcut together. And that's exactly my mission for you, right? So I would love to just have a conversation with you people. I'm going to drop in my appointment link right below this video, and I would love to have a conversation with you. Right? So that was it from my end. I'm going to bring up a lot of live trainings every single day to bring in that knowledge, catering to my amazing members in there. So for people who might actually need to see this, feel free to share it with your friends, feel free to share it with your family, with your acquaintances, because that's exactly my mission for you, right? If you are someone who would love to have a conversation with me in regards to getting your agency on board with the vendor management platforms, I'm dropping in my scheduling application and do book a call with me, right? That was it from my end. I hope it was helpful. I would love to understand your comments, your feedback, because honestly speaking, this is all that we do is just for my amazing clients, which are you, right? So I shall take your leave now. People who are watching me on replay, do not forget to comment #replay, because that's exactly how I get notified as per the algorithm. So please do not forget to comment in below. You can comment in any questions you have. Feel free to book in your appointment. And I would definitely would love to have a conversation with you, right? So that was it from my end. Have an amazing and a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.